Changes and calls for help in Washington and Idaho this afternoon as cases of COVID-19 are on the rise across the country. Thanks for joining us on KREM 2 News First at 4. I'm Tom Sherry.
Welcome everyone. I'm Whitney Ward.
Idaho Governor Brad Little has rolled back to stage 2 of the state's COVID-19 reopening plan. That means that both private and public gatherings of more than 10 people are not allowed. This comes as coronavirus cases in Idaho continue to rise, and hospitals say they're running short on staff and beds. Governor Little today also mobilized Idaho's National Guard to help with the state's coronavirus response. Those guardsmen could help conduct testing and distribute protective gear or decontaminate buildings. The order also continues to direct businesses to adopt social distancing measures. Little's order rolling Idaho back to phase 2 is a modified one, however, and it doesn't apply to churches or gatherings for political expression. It also makes exceptions for classrooms and schools. Addressing the state this afternoon, Governor Little shared a grim message from local hospitals.
But the stress on our healthcare system as a result of COVID spread in our communities is simply not sustainable. Alarmingly, our hospitals are telling us it is only a matter of weeks at the current rate of spread before they must start rationing care. This means they will have to turn away people from the ER.
Governor Little also asked all Idahoans to continue to wear a face mask. You'll recall that just last month, Governor Little had already rolled Idaho back to stage 3 of the state's reopening plan. And new in our back to school coverage tonight, East Valley School District is now switching back to virtual learning. All students will start learning from home on Monday, and it's because of COVID-19 related absences within the district. According to a note that was sent to families and staff, students will continue virtual learning for at least 2 weeks. The superintendent made that decision to go virtual, not the Spokane Regional Health District. The district will reassess, though, when the county COVID-19 cases start to improve.
And today, the governors of Washington, Oregon, and California issued a travel advisory for the West Coast. They're asking anyone to quarantine for 14 days if they travel to one of the 3 states. This comes as new coronavirus cases hit new records across the region. News of the pact also comes 2 weeks ahead of Thanksgiving. They're also asking people to stay local and urge against non-essential travel. There is no word yet on how long the advisory will last.
And today, Washington Governor Jay Inslee sent a letter to the Trump administration asking to keep the Washington National Guard in the state longer. Inslee is asking for an extension of federal authority and funding. Currently, more than 800 members are supporting the state's pandemic response, 500 of which are supporting nearly 50 food banks all across the state. All right, let's turn to Tom Sherry now as we talk about the snow that came in. In a lot of places, it ended up being just kind of a mix. It didn't really amount to much.
Yeah, on the South Hill, we got about my house. We got about 2.5 inches of very wet snow before it began to change over to rain. Portions of northern Idaho, they got slammed with it, though. And now we have a wind advisory to talk about. Everywhere you see shaded in yellow right there, that's the wind advisory. That'll be in effect until early tomorrow morning. Could see wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour, but that wind is going to do a lot to help evaporate a lot of the moisture on the streets. These are the current wind speeds, 21-mile-an-hour winds in Spokane. These are average wind speeds, I should say. 24 in Moses Lake, 18 in Ritzville. Not as windy up in Sandpoint, Kettle Falls, and over in Omak. And when you take a look at the Doppler radar, most of the precipitation, as you can see, has now moved over into areas of northern Idaho. So we're at 39 degrees. The wind is out of the west-southwest at 21 miles per hour. When we talk about what you can expect this weekend, we'll look for mostly sunny skies on Saturday, and then we'll look for rain and snow showers to develop Saturday night into Sunday morning. 46 the expected high on Sunday. The rest of the 7-day forecast coming up in just a few minutes. And today, the city of Spokane has announced some changes to its snow response plan that you're going to want to know about.
Yeah, the city's adding some new equipment and also making some staffing changes to make sure the roads are staying clear this winter. So they gave us a big demonstration earlier today, and this snow season, the city is experimenting with this new plow called a wing blade. It should be better for clearing on narrow streets. It's in addition to the 17 plows that now have gates. That means you won't get those big berms in your driveway. The city has also installed some sensors on certain roads. That way they can monitor to see exactly when roads are freezing. And the biggest change that you'll probably notice is a more flexible staffing schedule that will put more plows on the road over overnight to make your morning commute safer.
Citizens has made it known that their #1 priority is very, very simple. They want more plowing in more areas and sooner.
And from here on out, the city is going to ask you to park on the odd side of the street, where the odd street numbers are. Every year they want you to do that. They're also asking anyone with a boat or camper parked on the street to move it, because they're tough for the plows to get around.
Well, hundreds of designs have been submitted for the new Spokane City flag, and now we are one step closer to picking an actual winner. So coming up next here, we are showing you some of the submissions. It's a first look you'll only see on KREM.
And with all this snow, rain, and wind, it is a great time to stay inside and make a Tom's Turkey Drive donation right from your phone or computer. Tom's Turkey Drive is underway right now at all area Rosauer stores, and we need your help to feed 11,000 families that have asked for help. And the need obviously is great. That's why we want to say thank you to the team from KREM Malgren State Farm Agency. They sent us this great picture celebrating Tom's Turkey Drive. The team made a donation of $100 to buy Tom's Turkey Drive meals. And when you talk about impact, that's a big impact, because that donation is going to feed 5 families that are struggling this year. They will get a complete Thanksgiving dinner. KREM Malgren State Farm Agency, we say thank you for making a difference. And you can make a difference as well. Remember, $20 buys a complete Thanksgiving meal for a family in need. We've made it easy for you to do this if you choose to. You can go online to the Tom's Turkey Drive page, or just text us the word turkey at 509-448-2000. We'll send you a link to donate. Remember, you can also buy a meal while shopping at any area Rosauer store, both in-store and online.